Hey guys, welcome to Be Monthly Live. Thanks for joining us. Good day, Bartlesville. I am Keith McPhail with my beautiful wife, Christy, and we're here today at our offices at the Price Tower to premiere our March issue. We're pretty excited about March issue. It's our health and wellness issue. We did that last year, and you guys ate it up. You loved the health and wellness, and so we're going to do it every March. And I'm going to kind of show off my cover because this cover idea really wasn't, I didn't have anything for my cover until I was about 10 days from print. And then I went to Hopestone and it all just came together. So I want to show you our March issue. It was taken there at Hopestone. We have 15 survivors of cancer. And who's our little boy over there?
Little Silas.
Little Silas. If you remember Silas last year, or 2 years ago, he was our Reader's Choice Award winner. So we are...
It was great. It was great to see him and being a boy and running around and just doing healthy little boy things. And he was fun. He made it interesting. It was hard to get the shot.
I bet Chance, and Chance Franks, by the way, Chance Franks, my go-to guy for all my covers usually. He did great, and we appreciate Chance and all the hard work he does for us. But some of these stories of these people that we wrote about inside is amazing. I mean, this young man right here spent 2 years in the hospital. As parents of 7 kids, I can't imagine going to a hospital for 2 years straight to see your child. But
brave kids.
Oh my gosh.
And great stories, which Debbie will
yes,
tell us more.
yes,
She knows everything going on, and I can't wait to hear more from her.
So, listen, we've got some things coming up tomorrow that we're going to go to. It's the gala there for the Price Tower Gala.
That's right.
And so we've got 2 tickets, babe.
And they're $775 a piece. So they're going to be free to the person that can answer
2 questions. I got 2 questions for you. So the first person that answers these 2 questions wins these 2 tickets to the gala tomorrow night.
How are they supposed to answer?
They can put it up there on Facebook for all those hundreds and thousands of people that are watching us right now. Put it out there. So the first question is, when did Price Tower open up? The year it opened up. And the second question is, name me 2 of our writers that write for Be Monthly magazine. Just
right
2
now.
of them right now. So the first person to do that wins 2 free tickets.
Do you know the answer? Not to the writers.
I know we know.
No, do you have the first one that opened up?
Yes, I do.
You're for sure.
I'm pretty sure. So anyway,
we will verify your answer, not according to what we think.
So anyway, our March issue. This is 92 pages. I mean, this one about wore us out. I mean, we just came off the Black History Month, and then we went right into the health and wellness. In 92 pages, it's our largest issue ever, and you worked really hard on this thing, and
it's great.
It's we want to thank also Jane Phillips Medical Center, and also we have Mr. Mike Moore here from Jane Phillips Medical Center, who will be talking about the hospital. And who else do we have on the show?
Well, we're going to talk about a feature.
Well, we will.
Yeah, we're going to talk about a feature. Oh, we have a singing group. And
you'll never guess who these people are.
These 3 guys you couldn't put together in the elevator, much less in a singing group. But they are so good, and it's so fun, and it's just going to be, I think it should be a surprise.
Okay, we'll make it a surprise.
Yeah, but it's fun. Great music. And it's called, what kind of music is this?
Irish.
Sorry.
Kind of an Irish,
like an Irish
rock.
It'll make you want to get up and do a little jig. Yes, Irish folk.
Irish folk. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then, of course, Debbie. Debbie Halpin from Hopestone will be here too. So, real quick, when I went upstairs on this cover, I went upstairs and they have this gigantic buffalo that stands on the wall. And as soon as I saw that buffalo, I exactly knew what I wanted to do, and it just came out exactly the way I envisioned it. And I'm pretty proud of this. So, anyway, let's talk about the feature. What do you want to talk about?
Okay, well...
let's show it real quick.
Yeah.
So, kind of a different feature for us. If you guys are readers, you know that we do a lot of history. But this is something that we thought was important. It's creating a healthier Washington County. So basically, it is the Washington County Wellness Initiative.
And there's just lots of information.
Oh.
We don't want to sit here and tell you everything, but
No.
you can go on and go through there, and there will be something that you can either maybe refer someone to, or things that you didn't know the community offered. I think that would be good for you to get familiar with. But also, I know they do a community assessment that they're trying to get done again, and you can go online starting March 5th and take that assessment. So if you want to do that, you go to WCWI, which is Washington County Wellness Initiative, WCWIOK.org, and take that so that they know, how to meet everybody's needs and what they can do in the community and how they can improve.
Yeah. One thing that's most important to, I think, everybody is our health and staying healthy. I mean, we try our best. We're about to approach the big 5-0, and so, you're first too, by the way.
That's great.
And anyway, so, hey, this is loaded with a lot of information. We have a lot of information about health and wellness, where you can go, free clinics, all kinds of stuff in here. We're just excited about this issue, and one of the things that I used to work in the medical field, so I know how important it is to people. And so if you don't have a doctor, go find a doctor. There's plenty of people out there that there's plenty of help out there for people, and I hate to see people suffer out there. So, so what else you want to talk about, my dear?
I have one second. Rhonda Hudson just won the contest. She got the right date.
Nice.
Rhonda Hudson.
Oh my goodness.
1956 the right answer?
Yes.
And Tim Hudson and Lori Esser. So
there you go.
Okay,
there you
nice.
go.
So congratulations, Rhonda Hudson. You just won.
Good job,
Thank
Rhonda.
you.
Good job.
And you might see her husband later in the show.
Maybe. I'm just saying. He might show up. Who knows?
Yeah.
One thing, too, also, hey, I want to show this off just real fast, guys, real fast. So, my beautiful wife and one of our best friends, Shelly Green Stewart,
Who's here
who's
today.
here, I know. We went to high school, graduated with her. So, my wife put this book together for me, and it's everything that I wrote last year. And all my upfronts and all of our stories, the story I wrote about my mom, and it's just one of the sweetest things that I ever got from you. And I just want to say thank you for doing that. Getting me a little emotional. So we got a great show today. We're going to talk about a lot about health and wellness. We really appreciate you guys joining us. But real quick off the cuff, I always have to say this too. So 12 years ago today, this month coming up in March, I'm going to celebrate my 12 years of being clean, sobriety. So she let me move back in the house, and if you read my stories, you know the history of us. And so 12 years of being clean. Praise the Lord. And let's get this show going. Let's go talk to Mike Moore.
Thank you for coming.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Great.
Good to see you. Okay, so I've known you, Mike, a long time. And you've been with Jane Phillips for now how long?
31 years.
31 years. And you started off there as a janitor. No, just kidding.
Close. I was in the basement.
So you started off there 31 years ago. What did you do? What was
Junior accountant.
Junior accountant. And over the years, you guys have moved up. And over the years, Jane Phillips has changed a little bit.
Changed a lot.
Changed a lot. I think it's a great hospital. So I want you to tell us, because you guys are a feature sponsor. So tell everybody out there what the hospital, what's Jane Phillips doing right now?
What do we need to know?
What do we need to know? What's the inside scoop?
Well, Jane Phillips right now, we're making a huge investment into our infrastructure. We know that we need to keep rebuilding the inside of our building as patient care moves more toward the outpatient side of business. I mean, everything now used to be an inpatient is now an outpatient.
Yep.
75% of our business is outpatient.
Really?
So we have this giant, nice 10-story building that was built for inpatient business. So we're trying to figure out how to make the change to get that into an outpatient business. And Ascension's invested about $18 million.
Wow.
Right now we have $18 million worth of projects going on.
Wow.
We're getting a new cath lab,
Nice.
which you'll see up on the 8th floor. Our psych unit is actually closed, being renovated, so you'll see a brand new psych unit.
Good.
Roof.
Good.
Last year our electrical, we had an outage. We had to have a generator brought in to run our tower. because of a lightning strike.
Oh dear.
So Ascension's invested into. You're going to see 3 giant generators setting out into by a parking garage, and they will power the entire hospital.
Wow.
Nice. So no more worries on that.
Right.
Yeah. Good.
Huh. Well, that's a lot of money, $18 million. So, and I think you guys probably have one of the best heart doctors in the state. I mean, you guys, our heart doctors are just awesome, and I like to see that investment back into. And I know you guys do a lot for the community too. I mean, Jane Phillips is a huge sponsor for a lot of things. So, what are the things that are coming up that you guys are going to be a part of in the community? I mean, what are you guys doing right now to support the community and reach out?
So we have the Heart Walk
Yes.
coming up. We have the Nellie Johnstone 5K and half marathon. We've combined those 2.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
Just
No. Yeah. Okay. We'll come give out water. Can we do that?
And you know, it's we're actually recruiting 2 cardiologists right now.
Nice.
Because, you know, Dr. DeFer passing.
Yes.
And you know, he was the one that actually started the whole cardiology business here. And Dr. Tinkers decided to move off into a restaurant business. But he's still helping us, and we have 2 candidates that we're looking at right now.
Oh, good.
And you know, the community could use 6 cardiologists full time, and
You have how many now?
we have 4.
You have 4 full time.
Yeah, so it's
You need 2 more. So you're also recruiting other doctors too.
GI doctor.
Yeah.
We're looking for a GI doctor. We're looking for 2 primary care physicians.
Okay, guys. I know you're watching out there. Okay. Bartlesville, one of
Come
the
see us.
What are you
it's
doing? Yeah.
it's the greatest little city in America. I can tell you that right now. It's a great place to live and raise your family. Well, you guys are a staple for the community. I mean, and I know you guys have nothing to. You don't own the ER, so that's a separate part of the hospital. Outpatient. So, tell me, what are you guys doing? Where the rehab used to be on the other side, is that like not emergency room, but where people come to get looked at? You know, where Cochran used to be, Dr. Cochran used to be.
Urgent care.
Urgent care.
Urgent care.
So
Fast track is what we call it. So if you come in and you have something fairly minor, we can get you in in just a few minutes and get you ran through there. We usually have a doctor or a nurse practitioner back in there, and our focus is to get you in and out. We're actually trying to call it a vertical ER so that you never lay down. So,
Nice.
I like
so
that.
if you're, so it's trying to
Vertical
get you
ER.
in and out. So
Yes.
is the whole idea. And
Huh.
it's a better service.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, good. Well, look, we appreciate all you guys do, and are you still fishing?
I am.
You are. When you
We
go
have a
fishing?
great article in our magazine this month about you and your beautiful family.
Oh, absolutely.
So you have to read more about that.
And your wife's a principal up in Dewey.
And do it.
Yeah. And so, well, we've known each other for a long time. We really appreciate what you do for our community, and all the best to you.
I appreciate everything.
God bless you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thanks for coming.
So, when I came to Hopestone, you weren't there that day, and I was looking for some people who had survived really any illness. Was the first start of my thinking for the cover, and I had a tour of your place. I had been there before, but not upstairs. And when I saw the buffalo up there, it was just amazing. And so, I want you to tell me a little bit about what Hopestone does for this community.
So what we do is we provide support services for cancer patients, cancer survivors, and their families. And we're able to do that at no charge to them through the generosity of the community and all of the wonderful organizations we have here, like the hospital. They're a great partner for us. We partner with the hospital actually on our prescription drug program. So we have a great program for people who are uninsured or underinsured and are receiving treatment here in Bartlesville. The doctors can send their prescriptions over to the Jane Phillips Medcare Pharmacy, and the pharmacy bills Hopestone directly for those medications. So people who were going without pain medication, anti-nausea medication.
Does that happen a lot?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So people who are getting cancer treatment, which is, I can't even imagine, but don't have pain medicines or don't have nausea.
Yeah, yeah. And so, we found that out. one of the pharmacists at the hospital, Erin Claiborne, was at an event in our old facility, and she just came up and she said, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to work with you on this program, and we need to make sure these people are being taken care of. So it's a great partnership. It's been wonderful. We provide meals. We have a group of ladies at PEO Chapter AW that gets together every couple of weeks, fills our freezer full of meals for families. We have a counselor that we partner with Samaritan Counseling.
Good.
We have a massage therapist who specializes in lymphedema on site and provides services to our patients. We have exercise programs. So we have 7 forms of yoga. We have Tai Chi. We have Pilates.
That's so
all that kind of stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we have a boutique that has wigs and hats and scarves and prosthetics and colostomy supplies, all those kinds of things that cancer patients need, and they can come in and get those things.
At no cost.
At no cost to them.
Wow.
So now I know Jennifer McKissick. I mean, I knew her, and because we had kids that lined up in age, so
Yep.
we were, more on a social
Our angel.
level. Yes. So
Yes.
tell me though, how? So because some people I think don't know, like, how did Hopestone even just come about?
So it was her vision. She had stage 3B breast cancer, and she went down to Houston and was treated down in Houston. And Houston has all of these great things, so they offer massage therapy and exercise programs and things like that. But you have to go to all of these different areas
Right.
to access these services, and there are charges for a lot of these services. And she was born and raised here, and it was instrumental in her healing. And so she wanted to give back to the community. So it was just a vision,
Wow.
and she made it happen.
She did.
She
did.
Actually, Debbie took it and made it
Right.
happen.
I made it
You
explode.
Yes.
I want
mean-
that little bit of New York to
That's
it.
right.
There you go.
Yes, because when we met
Boom.
you the other day, I was like, you are not from Bartlesville. That is not an Oklahoma accent that I'm hearing. So, yeah.
But I had great partners,
That's
to
so
make
good,
that
yeah.
space what it is. Mike was in charge of the project. So while going through treatment, running his own business,
Oh, my goodness.
he made that space happen.
Wow.
And
That's
so,
so nice.
Well, Mike, tell us a little bit about your journey right now. What's going on with you?
Well, I've been diagnosed with cancer for 9 years now. I've been either in some sort of treatment. I've been on chemo like 7 years. And now I'm in a clinical trial. I've had services here at the hospital. I was on chemo for about 4 years and it just quit working, which is common.
Right. Right.
And so I started having growth again. And, I had esophageal, moved to my lungs. And so we're just trying to keep it there as long as it stays there and doesn't get crazy on me. I'm all right.
Good.
So treatment quit working here, and they recommended, we're talking with my doctors in MD Anderson, clinical trial. It took a year to find something. I made about 40 trips last year. 28 trips. So you kind of got to be dedicated to not pay attention to that kind of stuff. It's like, if that's what I got to do, that's what
Right.
I need to do. So right now, they got me on something that's working.
Good.
Good.
Amen.
So,
Praise the Lord.
I've got so many people that minister to me through prayer, and like Debbie, what Hopestone offers, just a good place to go and
It
chill and visit with people who got the same problem you got.
Sure.
And you learn, there's so many kinds of cancer, there's so many kinds of medicine,
Right.
there's so many side effects. You learn little tricks on how to make it better,
Right.
get through the day,
Right.
and then you always find out that person's a lot worse than I am.
Oh.
So quit your whining.
That's right.
Keep going. But anyway, Hopestone's a great blessing to the community. One, no cost. I had a friend in Houston who I was staying with got cancer, and I was telling Debbie, and so we sent her art supplies and things to just take her mind off of it.
That's so good. Well, it does. It resonates hope. When you go in there, I mean, and everybody that, when we took the photo, everybody was just glowing. And I felt like, I know some people took some food home, and everybody, with that, when you have a common thing that you're dealing with, and you have someone else that you can go, okay, look what they're doing. I can do this, and it kind of gets you to pick yourself back up by your bootstraps and move forward, and just keep that attitude. And you
It's
just
like walking
embody
into
that.
a home
Right.
where everybody's dealing with the same stuff you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know,
It's,
you can get
it's
food.
not a
you get-
depressing place.
No.
No,
It's
it's not.
uplifting.
So
A
people
little
should
crazy good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good crazy.
now real quick, if you guys have never gone to Hope Stone, you guys really need to go. Now, what's the hours that it's open where people just stop by and visit and see what you guys do there?
So we're open to walk-ins, we call them, from 11 to 3, but so they can come in, do a tour, whatever.
Sure.
And then, of course, we have a 24/7 cell phone. If somebody needs something after hours, I'm usually there between 8 and 6. Or whenever I need to be there, whenever the phone rings and somebody needs something. So it's pretty cool. It's just been such a gift.
It's a God thing.
It's a God thing.
And
It's
that's
a total
what I'm going to
God
call
thing.
it right there. And that's why when I looked for what I wanted to say on the, there's a lot of things I could have put as a quote on this picture, but my favorite is never give up. Anything in life you're doing, if you're going through, you never give up. Whether it's my drug addiction, whether it's cancer, whatever that is, you just never give up. So, hey guys, really thank you so much for being here.
You're
Really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you so much for having
Yeah, everything you
us.
guys
Yeah.
have done.
Thank you.
And good luck to you, and
Yes.
we'll be
Thanks.
praying for you.
Yes.
Okay.
What do we call ourselves?
River Cross Ramblers.
The River Cross Ramblers. That's right. St. Patty's Day at Painted Horse. We'll be in there. Also, this Saturday is open mic, so if you play an instrument, come on in. I'll be hosting that. This is a little Irish jig for St. Patty's Day, so it's called John O'Reilly. Here we go. My name is John O'Reilly, and my father worked the field. Heading down the road to Lardy, where I helped him turn the wheel. My arms grew top desire for a boy of 17, and I used my fist for gambling in those hard machines. But the ship left going to America, and I took my path aboard. Said goodbye to my dear Ireland, said a prayer to my dear Lord. I fought those sorry beginnings, and
job. That
Hey,
was
good job,
great.
guys. Great
Yes.
job, Josh.
Thank you.
Always,
Thank you.
Tim. Great job. Thank you for all you do for us. Alan, good to see you. Thank you for all you do. Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We want to really appreciate you guys.
We'll put those dates that Mike had talked about, the hospital events coming up,
Yes.
the run and all that. Those
Yeah.
are in our calendar, so be sure and check the
Yeah,
calendar.
check the calendar out, and also too the winner of the gala for tomorrow night. And so go pick up your magazines. They'll be out limited today. They'll all be out tomorrow. All of them out tomorrow. So hey, thank you for joining us again, and God bless.